So the real threat, it really isn't AI replacing salespeople. It's salespeople who use AI replacing those who don't. So a rep who uses AI to do their prospecting research, prepare for objections, summarize call notes, and personalize proposals, that rep is 3 times more productive than one that does it all manually. The fundamentals of great selling don't change, but the tools available to implement them are getting dramatically better and more powerful.
Welcome to the Master Dealmaker's Secrets podcast. And now, here's sales growth strategist, John Blake.
Welcome to Master Dealmaker's Secrets. I'm John Blake. This is episode 276. And today we are going to talk about AI and whether it is coming for your sales job. So here's the question. Is AI coming for your sales job? Well, it isn't fear-mongering and it's not cheerleading. It really is a straight answer. It's an answer that I've been looking for quite some time. I've done a bunch of research, and in this episode, I will cover which roles are genuinely at risk, which are safe, and what anyone in sales needs to know right now. So AI isn't a future threat. It's already handling real sales tasks: outreach, lead scoring, follow-up sequences, CRM data entry. The question isn't, will AI affect sales? It's already happening. The real question is, which parts of the job is it actually good at? So AI excels at volume, speed, and pattern recognition. Humans still win at trust, judgment, and relationships. So the roles that have a high likelihood of being replaced by AI: sales development reads. So cold outreach, cold callers, cold outreach, lead qualification rep, data entry and CRM updater, order taking inside sales, script-based inbound reps, price quoting coordinators. All those people have got roles that are simple enough and repetitive enough that AI can actually replace them. The roles that have a lower likelihood of being replaced by AI: complex B2B sales, where you actually need where it's a complex sale, each sale is different, and you're dealing with multiple decision makers. Those type deals have a low likelihood that they will be replaced by AI. Relationship account managers, any type arrangement that is based on relationships. Sales coaches and trainers, so kind of happy about that one. Enterprise deal negotiators, so people who are dealing in sales that are worth multi-million dollars worth of, those type sales are still going to require a human. Industry specialist advisors, sales leaders and managers. And so they are the type of roles that involve experience, they involve judgment, and they involve the ability to be able to discern information in a way that machines can't, or at least at this point can't. So high replacement risk. So CRs and cold outreach reps, AI can send thousands of personalized emails. It can follow up on LinkedIn. It can book meetings, all without a salary. Tools like Instantly, Apollo, and Salesforce Einstein already do this at scale. Lead qualification reps, if the job is asking the same 5 questions to filter leads, AI chatbots and voice agents can do that 24/7 without breaks. Order taking inside reps, if someone has already decided to buy and just needs to place an order, that's a website or a bot, not a human. CRM data entry is already transcribing telephone calls. I already use it to help I actually have a customized sales coaching GPT that I use to give my clients feedback on their sales calls using a transcription. So I'm already using that as an incredibly powerful key coaching function in my business. So anything involving updating pipelines automatically, this work is functionally already being handled very well by AI. So the low replacement risk type roles, so complex, high stakes closes, when the deal is 50 grand, 200K, or even into the millions, that involves multiple decision makers, multi-threading as I believe it's referred to these days. People don't buy from a bot. They buy from someone they trust. They buy from somebody that they have been able to discern will be able to actually get the job done, has a good track record, handle curveballs that might have thrown at them and build genuine rapport. That's always going to be human territory. Relationship account managers, long-term accounts built on trust and history. A client who's worked with you for 7 years isn't going to pour their problems into an AI assistant. They'll call you. Industry specialists, trades and construction is a great example. A client that's talking to a plumbing equipment supplier wants somebody who has been on a job site, knows the product, knows that it actually works well in a practical sense, and can troubleshoot on the fly and be able to provide insights based on experience and give practical feedback. So contextual enterprise expertise is going to be hard to replace. Sales coaches and trainers, as I mentioned, ironically, the demand for great coaching is likely to increase because companies will need humans who can do the things that AI can't. So one of the things that I've noticed from a coaching perspective is that you can look at what was discussed in a sales call, but an AI won't tell you what's missing. And that's a very, very important part of being able to help somebody to improve. It's not just helping them to say what they said differently. It's actually helping them to recognize the things that they didn't say or the things that weren't discussed. So sales leaders and managers, strategy, culture, judgment, calls on big deals, hiring and developing people. This is leadership. It's not task execution. So at this point, those type roles are relatively safe. I mean, who knows what's going to happen in the future, but this particular point in time, those roles are relatively safe. So the real threat, it really isn't AI replacing salespeople. It's salespeople who use AI replacing those who don't. So a rep who uses AI to do their prospecting research, prepare for objections, summarize call notes, and personalize proposals, that rep is 3 times more productive than one that does it all manually. The fundamentals of great selling don't change, but the tools available to implement them are getting dramatically better and more powerful. So trades and construction business owners, if your sales team are still doing everything manually, your competitors who aren't will outpace you on volume, and provided they've got the capacity to deliver, they can very easily surpass what you are doing. If you want to keep up with them and you've got the capacity to grow, then that is a part of your process that really does need to be updated. And the exciting thing is that there are so many cool things that you can do to improve your efficiency in that area. So AI will replace the parts of your job that are mechanical. It will amplify the parts that are human. And the answer is to really double down on both. Use the tools and sharpen your people skills. Identify the parts of your process that are manual and repetitive and could be automated versus the parts that require real human skill and judgment and taste that need to be developed. So I've actually started helping clients to implement, never thought I'd say this, but I've actually started helping clients to implement automated call analysis based on the sales process that we build for them. So I build a custom sales process for many of my clients, almost all of my clients that I work with. And what I've helped them to build is a GPT or a bot or an agent or whatever you want to call it that will actually analyze the calls and will match it based on the sales process that we put together for them and how closely the rep was actually using that framework. So if you would like help with this, the best place to begin is with a sales process diagnostic. You can apply and register for that with me at www.jblakerx.com, and I will look forward to talking to you soon. And look, just to close off, AI is not the enemy of great salespeople. It really is the enemy of average ones. So making sure that you know that you're on the right side of what's going on is going to be an incredibly important part of what goes on over the next 2 to 3 years. As always, thanks so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you on the next podcast. Cheers.
You've been listening to Master Dealmaker Secrets with John Blake. Subscribe to get more in-depth strategies and maximize your sales process with new episodes every other week. And double your inquiry to sale conversion with the lead flow you already have. Go to johnblakeaudio.com for his exclusive, free, no-fluff audio training and companion PDF guide.